We are going to be getting started, guys, momentarily. We are so excited with the call. Listen, I'm excited. I am so excited this morning about the call, and I know you guys are too. We had Miss Callie up here bright and early waiting to get on this call this morning, so I know she brought anticipation. And how many of you know that when anticipation comes to an event, to a cause, or something that's going on, that means that the presence, the wisdom, the knowledge, the love of God has to show up. And so we want to thank Miss Callie for bringing that anticipation this morning, because it has woken me up even higher, and I am ready, and I want you guys to get ready, because guess what? Sharita Leon is going to be taking this call to the next level. She is a 2-time #1 best-selling author whose books were on the bestsellers list for over 2 years straight. Oh, my God. Yes, that's right. She is a certified Les Brown trained speaker, and she is also the protege of Les Brown. She is a relationship coach, a mother, a business coach, an entrepreneur, and as well an internet marketing strategist. So if you are ready, I encourage you to grab your pen, grab your paper, take notes, because Sharita Leon is getting ready to take us to the next level. Sharita Leon, are you on the call this morning?
Yes. Can you hear me, Miss Dominique?
Yes, I can. Take us away. We are ready.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for that great introduction. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, and good morning again. So listen, I'm going to give you a disclaimer really quickly. So you will hear my daughter probably in the background. I'm going to tell you why. See, today I'm going to talk to you about, the interruptions of life, when life happens. And so today I'll be a little bit informal, and I'm going to speak to you straight from the heart and keep it as real as I can. And as many of you know, I keep it real at all times. So this morning, my daughter's bus should have been here around maybe 7:30, 7:35. It is now 8:48, and the bus is still not here. Now, of course, that has me frustrated because I have plans and things to do. As you guys know, I'm a very busy woman, entrepreneur, all that great stuff, and a single mom. So now what happens? I have to now detour and change my plans and to accommodate the school bus that now has me waiting in my car for my day to start. Well, what's your point, Sharita? The point that I'm making is there's going to be things in life that happen that throw you off the course, things that you did not plan, things that are going to try to come and deter you, frustrate you, and get you frustrated about your day and all of that good stuff. But the plan must go on. The show must go on. And see, too many of us are living back in the past. We're still living in the hurt that someone else caused. We're still living in the fact that, I should have graduated at this time. I should have had this degree. I should have been a prom queen. I should have been all these different things. But let me tell you something. Shoulda, coulda, woulda does absolutely nothing for where you are right now. So life is going to happen. What you have to realize is you have to be able to overcome the things of life. You got to be able to know how to maneuver in life, guys. When things happen, what are you going to do? Are you going to stand still, complain, or learn how to grow in it? See, we make so many excuses for ourselves sometimes, and really you don't see how it's holding you back. I could have easily said, listen, Dominique, I can't do this call tonight. This morning I have my daughter in the car. I don't want her to interrupt me. You know what? You're good. You'll be able to just shoot off the whim. Go ahead and do it. I could have done that, and most likely she would have said yes. But why? Because I'm concerned the fact that you may hear my daughter in the background and lose the whole purpose of why we do this call, to inspire you, to get you where you need to go, to help you have a better day. See, there are people that are assigned to you and what you're supposed to be doing. And so if you let the little cares of life or even the major cares of life stop you, you'll miss it. And not only will you miss it, but the people that are assigned to you will miss it. Let me tell you something, guys. When I got hit and ran over by an 18-wheeler truck while I was walking and pregnant 6 years ago, everything seemed doomed. Everything seemed like I don't know what in the world is going to happen. And then afterwards to go on and then become homeless and all these different things that happened back to back, it seemed like it was time to throw in the towel. But see, there are a couple of things that can happen in life. You can either allow your situations to make you better or bitter. It can make you better or bitter. And yeah, I'm not going to front. There are times when you may have been bitter in that place. But then if we have to shift your gears and get back to why you're here. Because, see, I could look at the fact that, oh, my gosh, how could I be going through all of this? Or I could straight up say, oh, my gosh, I'm alive to tell you about it. What is it in your life that can either cause you to grow or decline. It's all about your perspective. It's all about your perspective and your will and desire to win. See, sometimes we have the desire to win, but not the will to actually make it happen. See, I don't just have the desire, but I have the will and the conviction that I must. This is not a matter of, well, maybe or hopefully. Oh, no, this is a I must type of situation. I must fulfill the call and purpose for my life. I must go out and do what God has called me to do. I must go and change lives. I must. It's not a matter of thinking about it, guys, or hoping that the situations and the stars align for me to go and do it. No, I must. I must find a way. Some way, somehow it has to happen. I don't know how. But the thing about it is because of how my faith is set up, I don't even need to know how. I don't. I just need to go and do what God tells me to do and know that he's going to show up some way, somehow for me. See, something happens when your faith is rising up. Something happens when you can boldly declare a thing and go even if you don't know how it's going to happen. That is when God can show up for you. Faith is what gets God's attention, not you crying or complaining. But it's your faith that will make you whole. I'm telling you right now, if it wasn't for faith, I would not be standing here right now at all whatsoever. But it's because of my conviction of who he has made me, because of my conviction on the call of my life, because of my conviction of what his word says about me, I have to. See, I need you guys this morning to get an I have to spirit. I have to succeed. I have to win. I have to fulfill the call of my life. I have to. This is not a situation, guys, to consider, but it's a made-up mind. Every person that has any type of great success in their lives is because they saw failure as not an option. They saw winning as the only option for them to make it happen. So though they had many times where they failed, many times when they had been bankrupt, backstabbed, lied on, all those crazy things that happened, they knew they had to still overcome. Why? Because they kept in the forefront of their mind the call, the purpose, the big picture. What is the big picture for you? You have to focus on that thing. And once you're able to focus on that, all of your attention goes that way. But see, guys, we can't get distracted by life. Distractions will come. That is a given. The book that I live by says many are the affliction of the righteous. Many. Not a few, not almost, not maybe, but many are the afflictions. But the good part of that is he will deliver you out of them all. But if you're so stuck on the A clause of that scripture, you'll never get to the B clause, which shows you your way out. So what are you putting your focus on this morning? What are you complaining about this morning? What can you be using as your fuel rather than your excuse? What can you be using as your fuel rather than your excuse? You got to know, one of my mentors and my coach, Mr. Marcus Wyrosa, said, when life gives you lemons, make apple juice and make them figure out how you did it. When life gives you lemons, make apple juice and make them figure out how you did it. See, it's one step that people say, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Yeah, that's cute. But when you can make apple juice from them lemons, honey, when you can totally get a situation out of your life and completely change it, when people are just watching are astounded by how you were able to make it out, like, how in the world did that girl, I know where she came from. She was an ex-prostitute. She was an ex-stripper. She was an ex-drug dealer. She was, crazy. He used to bang people up. He used to do all these crazy things. How in the world is he now changing lives? How in the world did he go from being broke to now being a successful millionaire? How? See, that's turning lemons into apple juice, people. Are you willing and ready to do that? See, listen, guys. You could be the single mother who struggled, or you could be the single mother who could be the victory, who could stand as a trophy for other single mothers around the world to watch you and say, because you did, I can. Because you did, I can. The book that I live by says, we overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony. You can't try to have a testimony and not go through no test. It doesn't happen. See, in life, we try to take the easy way out. We want to skip a whole lot of stuff, and we want to just have success. Boom, make me successful. make God into this genie. It doesn't happen that way at all. So you may as well just go ahead and change your mindset and be willing to endure. Why? Because endurance is what wins the race. You know, I just had a new business partner join me the other day. And if you're listening, Mr. Warren Rogers, I'm going to give you this quick shout-out. He said, you know, this is what I bring to the team. He said, I bring hunger and endurance. I bring hunger and endurance. And I said, that's exactly what you need to win. You need that hunger to get you out. Because if you're hungry, you're going to go find something to eat. But see, the endurance kicks in because when you're hungry and it's taking you a bit longer to find that food to eat, endurance says you keep going because we're still hungry. Endurance says it doesn't matter how long we have to stay hungry, but eventually we'll get this food. Endurance is what's going to keep you going until you get to the finish line. The race is not given to the swift, but it's to who? To he who can endure till the end. Long suffering is part of the fruit of the Spirit, but none of us like it because it doesn't feel good. But that is how we win. You know, you guys may watch races and marathons or even any other sport, and you see them, you know, you'll see that one person being super aggressive, trying to show off, and they're running really fast. Now, I got this. And midway through the race, they're looking tired. And you're looking at them and trying to figure out, is this the same person that was just running this race with all tenacity? It's the same person. But then there was that one guy that said, you know what, I'm going to pace myself. I'm going to pace myself. And then when he realized his opponent is getting tired, now he can tap into the supercharge that was already inside of him because he knew how to endure. He knew how to shift gears. See, if you drive a car, right, you know when to switch your gears. You know when it's time to shift gears and go a bit higher, a little faster, going over the hill. You know how to align. See, in life, we have to learn how to align and shift our gears. We need to know when I need to be quiet, when I need to speak, when I got to run, when I got to make sure I have all distractions gone, when there's no season for no TV, no social life. You got to know when to do these things so that you can endure to that end. See, I can't remember the last time I had I don't remember the last time I had 5 hours straight of sleep. I don't know when. Why? Because I understand my race. I understand what I have to do, which gears I have to shift to get to my end goal. I know where I'm going mentally. I see the big picture. I see how lives are going to be changed around the world. I see right now speaking in front of thousands of people at a company convention and showing them where I was and where I am today. Why? I see the big picture. So distractions are going to come. People are going to talk about me. I'm going to be misconstrued. My daughter may get on my nerves. The school bus is going to get on my nerves. Family's going to get on my nerves. Things are going to happen. But it's who I become, and I must endure to the end, and in enduring to that end, shift takes place. Things that you didn't realize were happening are happening for you in your favor. Because you got to learn how to adjust. Learn how to adjust. And in your adjusting, you become so much better. See, there's several abilities that you can tap into and become greater. Build that character up. Move swiftly. Be able to align. Be with the king, and then also be with the peasant. You got to learn how to do all that. You got to become. See, and the words are, and Rome do as the Romans do. You got to know how to speak to who you need to speak to and adjust in life. So get accustomed to the distractions. Know that they'll come. But know that you have the power to overcome them. I promise you right now, there are so many things changing in my life. And I thank God for them. It's like, you see things for so long and you finally see the manifestation. You're like, yes, this is what I have sown years for. This is what I have been believing for all these years. It's finally happening. But see, I would have never been able to see these things had I not endured. Had I not adjusted to the things that lie through my way. So this morning, I hope that you take what I say and take it and activate it. And be sure to go after what you're going to go after. Go through life. Hop over the hurdles. Get to the end of the race. Use the endurance. Do what you got to do to sow into yourself, to invest in yourself, to get to that end goal. Because greatness is waiting for you. Greatness is within you. It's time for it to come out. It's not just getting up for it to be inside, but it's time for it to come out. So go win. Go change lives. Go be inspired. But better yet, go inspire someone else. It is your time. It is your season. And it is your turn. And so for those of you that are not following me on social media, follow me, Sharita Leon, on Facebook, my fan page, Coach Sharita, Instagram, Coach Sharita as well. For those of you that know I have a recruit and market like a social media superstar course that starts this weekend, make sure that you contact me to find out how you can build your business on the internet. With that being said, Miss Dominique, I give the call back to you.
Wow. Amazing, amazing, amazing call. There were so many nuggets. I had to go and even post it and encourage people to get to join on the call. Listen, we're going to be reposting the replay. You be sure to repost it and let people know. But just in case you didn't catch this one, I really need for you guys to write this one down. Coach Sharita said to us this morning, the how does not determine the start. The how does not determine the start. And failure is not an option. Come on. If that doesn't get you inspired, I don't know what is. But I'm going to keep trying, and I'm going to keep showing up here every morning at 8:45, me and Coach Sharita. So you be sure to join us here. If that didn't do it, tomorrow it will. We're not going to give up, and don't you give up either. Remember, we need you. I am Dominique Scott. Follow me on all my social media pages. Go with God, because he certainly is going with you. God bless you. Have a wonderful day today. Bye-bye.